Hey, what's up? We just pulled up here. We're gonna go to Collective Kitchen. It's on Sherman in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I think you're gonna really like it. It's one of my favorite spots. We're gonna review one of my go-to dishes. We're just kind of starting all these reviews, and it's gonna be really fun to go back through all the places I love and try some new spots that I've never tried and let you know how they rate. In my experience, this should be pretty high up there. Let's go check it out. Okay, first appetizer. These are the coconut prawns. I do happen to really love coconut prawns. They're kind of like junk food, seafood appetizer. We're gonna dive into these. It's served with, I think it's like a blood orange, kind of like, not a chutney, but I can't remember what it's called in the menu, but we'll try this in front of you, let you know how this is. Collective Kitchen here in CDA, kind of like a higher end foodie place, so to speak. I think I'm gonna be getting the tuna, ahi tuna tacos, which are really good. And you wouldn't think of North Idaho for seafood, but I think they jet fresh it in. But here we go for these. These are the prawns. Had these before. I actually really like these. It's perfect. Not too sweet, really crunchy. In the oil, the right amount of time. The shrimp's cooked, or the prawns are cooked well, and the sauce is exceptional. So highly recommend these. These would be like a 9.5 out of 10 for me. We'll rate the rest of the meal when we get back. All right, here it is. These are the ahi tuna street tacos. Full disclosure, I've had them before. I really like them. I wanted to review them. The shoestring fries are great. I'm gonna just take a handful of bites and make sure it's still the same. It's got avocado, pico de gallo, a corn tortilla. It's got a wasabi, soy, aioli, and a pretty good piece of fish. Here we go. So good. They are a little bit messy, so heads up for that. If you're eating here at lunch, like make sure you lean over your plate or have a napkin, but phenomenal. Okay, a few more things about Collective Kitchen that I really like. I actually do come here quite often. In the summer, there's street seating like we are now. If you're on the west side of the building, it's often in the shade. Really, really nice. But that's limited. That seating is limited. In the winter, they change up the menu a little bit, but also inside it's a little bit noisy in the sense that there's not a lot of sound dampening. So if you want a quiet, private meeting or like a place where you can have a really good conversation, if Collective Kitchen's full, it's gonna be difficult for you to hear yourself. So keep that in mind. I have another place that I go when I need a quieter meeting. But the menu is always great. They have a lot, if you want to have a drink, they have a great bartender team that selects their beers. They have beers on tap, things like that. Really, really typically good service. It's pretty quick, and you're in and out if you need to be. You can linger a bit in the summer if you want, but I think the menu is really, really great. Again, it's sort of that like they're gonna have more selections. Like they have like pork, beef, they have lamb, they have ahi tuna, they have prawn, they have halibut, cod, different things. So it's they also have a good burger. Actually, right here, he's got a burger, and this is a great burger. It comes stacked, and the fries are outstanding. So it's on Sherman Avenue in Coeur d'Alene, so it's right downtown. If you're walking, you can get there, but just keep in mind, it does get a bit noisy if you can only sit inside. Otherwise, okay, so wrapped up everything. I would give Collective Kitchen, am I using 1 out of 10? I think I am using 1 out of 10 rating.
Have been. Yeah,
this is a 9. I would say it's a 9. Now we got to categorize it. It's a 9 for like a business casual lunch, a nice foodie night out with friends where you want good food in the right portions. You don't want your stomach to hurt afterwards. None of their stuff is like overly greasy, overly heavy, overly fatty. It's pretty, I wouldn't say it's like clean from a macro sense, but it's like, it's well done. Like it's a really tasteful menu. There's not a bunch of extra stuff where there shouldn't be. They prepare it really properly. The cook on everything's been great. So I'm really happy with it. Well seasoned. Anyway, this is a great spot. Definitely come check them out. I think you'll really like it. Tell them Best of CDA sent you. See you in the next one.